What is up, everybody? I am Bongmaster Rob. Thank you again for welcoming me back because it's been a minute. This is episode 2 of Release the Quack. And in case you missed the very first one that we were ever a part of, we had it 2 days ago. I came on and started telling everybody what I was going to start doing because my life has changed quite a bit here in the last six to 8 months, roughly. I've got some photos and things set up tonight to show you guys as soon as everything is rounded around and we get to the other portions of the show. Um, don't forget, we're going to be doing the Ass Quack of the night. We're also going to be doing the Clown of the fucking evening. We're also going to be introducing some people that I have to mention. I have to mention because I've been struggling a lot lately. And as you can see running across the bottom, think of it as any way as you may. I have got some serious shit coming on me right now. I am going to be in and out. I really want to keep doing this. This is something fun. I love doing this. I mean, it really, if you've never actually came live before, it's a different experience all on its own because you can reach people all around the world. You don't necessarily have to have friends right next door. It's hard to find people close to you that have the same like-mindedness as you do. Everyone knows who I am around here. They know what I'm all about. The people that I really want to know me don't know me. They don't know me because I've tried too much to try to get it. What is up, Weed Queen? How are you doing, hon? Um, as we get through this, I'm going to be introducing some new sponsors because I've actually had quite a few people reach out to me lately and helping me out in the endeavor that I'm going on. I'm going to be going through at least 4 major surgeries in the next 5 months. On September 8th, I'll have my first physical therapy. After that first physical therapy, my insurance is going to go ahead and push forward for the therapy or for the 2 back surgeries that I'm going to have upcoming. And those of you that do know me now know that I have, of course, some old hardware back here behind me. I also have 148 pieces of metal in my body currently. Well, we're getting ready to add to that. Because long and behold, I thought I split something in the middle of my back because every time I move, I can feel it popping in and out. Went in for an MRI. Lo and behold, I have another one. So I have a total of 4 blown discs and 2 vertebrae that are sitting sort of like this. I'll share some pictures here shortly on that. Also, this mainframe big old piece I got up here that's been controlling most of my life for the last 23 years because in and out of pain, the collarbone. That plate has to come out because lucky me, I have loosened 4 of the 6 screws that run through my arm. And we're going to be doing all this shit at one time too, by the way, because the recovery time for the collarbone is not going to be near as bad as the recovery time for the back. So they're going to go ahead and do the collarbone first, hopefully. If not, they're going to be able to do it in the meantime. Not only that, you guys know that I've had this pump in me now for going on 6.5 years. Well, I'm coming up due for that as well. So now we get to cut my stomach open and remove this pump. So what I'm going to do, since I went ahead and already started into that, I want to welcome everyone in. This special episode is brought to you by Bonk. And those of you who don't know, this is the Bong Master Blaster. It is available at bonk.me. That is bongk.me. Please go and check them out. Make sure you just show them up on the website. Even all the times you don't have to buy things. It shows progression in their sites when you just show, that you're okay with it. It's a nice place to be. Yes, let's see this. Let me share this out. Anytime you can do that with somebody else, it really does help. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I'm not trying to make you hurt. But what I will do, though, I will fire up a joint first because tonight I'm going to be shooting through my gas mask when we go ahead and show the Ass Quack of the day, of course. And then we're going to do the clown mask when we show the clown of the day. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and fire up a joint. I'm going to show you the first thing that I'm about to get removed from my body. Now, once again, on any link that any social you're attached to right now, if you go to my bio, there is a link in there for my Amazon wish list. There's some things on there that I really, really need. If they aren't purchased by sponsors or by people who have reached out to me that has helped me already, I will end up purchasing them on my own. I'm about to go through something that before I went through, I was with someone. I had a significant other who lived in the home with me. Granted, it was not a fucking cakewalk by any means. I suffered more having that person in my life than I did having him there helping me. But when I realized that for 3 months straight, I could do fucking absolutely nothing, that helped. Now, as most of you know, I single, live alone. My children aren't over here. Thanks to their mother and the way that she is, I can't see them as often as I want to. So I'm going to be laid up in my house alone dealing with all of this. The only thing that I have now is you guys. And the only way that I'm going to be able to keep doing that is to be able to either modify the things that I'm doing back here in my studio or move my studio into my living area and try to find a comfortable way there because I'm going to be either bedridden or sitting. I can't drive. I can't. Okay. Everyone thinks just DoorDash it. When you live in the middle of nowhere, your DoorDash charge becomes $30 to get a pack of cigarettes or a 2 liter of soda or pop, whatever you want to call it. It's hard to get those things. And not everybody wants to deliver. Yeah, we do have a local area here, but can't do anything about it. I mean, what am I going to do? Call them and say, hey, bring me this, this, and this. No, so the best thing that I can do now is prepare myself for what is to come. Oh, Christina, thank you so much. Tell Pat I said hi too. And also, I'm going to send you a message in a little while. I had 2 companies reach back out to me about shipping to Canada. They are currently not doing it, but I have 2 from Canada that I have yet to hear back from. So as soon as I hear back from them, I will get back with you on the best way to get CBD up to Canada. Also, if anybody else has any questions out there that I can personally answer, I will reach out to people if I don't know the answer. But as of right now, if you got one with you, I am smoking some Candy Crush. I decided to roll a joint because I'm going to make the bong hitting special on this. Because here's why. I can't go to the restroom without my back popping in and out. I can't smoke a lot of weed without my back popping in and out. I can't do anything that I used to do and love to do without the fear of paralyzing myself. And I'm going to show you guys this one as I fire this up. This is what my back currently looks like. I'm putting it on the stage now. Okay. So if I'm not sure if my mouse is up here a way you guys can see it, but this piece right through here, this is what I have is all solid right now. This is where all my surgery came in, hit everything through here. So these 3 vertebrae here are all attached. I also down here have 3 pins going into my hip. I had no idea that this disc and this disc were blown and that vertebrae was pushing that much on my epidural tract where all your nerves run through. It is a very vicious cycle. This thing does not sit still. It pops in and out on a fucking whim. I mean, it hurts so much to the point where I know you guys have stubbed your pinky toe on something before. Yeah. Because you don't know. I mean, where am I going to go from here? Am I going to take another step? Am I going to be able to breathe? Am I going to be able to do this, do that? It's hard to do. That is the one I had no clue about. The one that's up more in my thoracic area, the one that hurts the most when I breathe. We haven't got an MRI of it yet. Everything in there is still there, but they can feel it. You can put your hand right on the middle of my back, and I can just do this, and you can feel it. It's the oddest feeling that you would ever think is to have something interject in your body going back and forth like that. But I can only do what I can do. But I'm going to light this fucking joint first because I talk too damn much. So if you're with me right now, I want to give a shout out to my good friend Sam, who's been working really hard. I don't want to remove myself from if I remove myself, you probably won't be able to see it, but I will bring this back up again. As you can see, the logo in the background, the Release the Quacken, that was created by a good friend of mine. Also, we're creating products with that logo on as well. We're going to be start moving some of my other stuff over, so you'll be able to get that on stickers, on underwear. Oh, Patrick, if you get my face on a pair of underwear, you know I will have you live on here displaying those, correct? All the proceeds from everything that I sell will be going for, you can't really call it a retirement fund, maybe a medical retirement kind of fund type thing. I really don't know. But I really do appreciate that, Trace. And I'll put this up here too. I'll pop it up on the screen because I don't know if all you guys can see the stuff that are going over there. No, and I really appreciate that. I've had a lot of people say if they were closer, they would help me. And I really do appreciate that. And the fact that people care helps more than anything. Patrick, I'm about to light mine again. I still owe you a view on here, though, someday, buddy, for getting the shirt that you got after winning the one from me. I'm so glad that you guys got it okay. Here, while we're just going through the medical shit here with the collarbone, this is what a plate looks like in your collarbone. As you can see, I got 6 screws. Those are not circles. Those are 2 pieces of wire that have that piece like tied in place, and then the screws are ran down in. Well, as you can see, the one there shot out pretty far to the point where I can just take my hand and just roll it back and forth and feel that crap. It's one of the most awkward feelings in the world. But what I didn't know, and a lot of you probably don't, right underneath your left collarbone is where your carotid artery runs, where your central nervous system runs out to your other extremities. So it's a very serious position in order for it needing to come out. This, yet again, is another reason why you can see my Cash App strolling at the bottom. Please, by no means am I on here panhandling to the point of begging you guys to watch me, because you watching me gets that drive in me to go. If you have enough and you want to help me, I will bless you in any way that I can. If you want to be live with me on here, we'll go live on here. If you want me to just have a conversation with you on the phone, we'll have a conversation on the phone. Because if somebody reaches out to me to help me in my time of need, I will never turn my back on them, ever. And I'm sure that half the people in here, the 48 people that we've got running right now in the first 15 minutes, majority of them that have watched me before will attest to that. I've never once turned my back on any of my friends. Now, I've let some friends go, ones that have pushed me to the point of I'm not me anymore and I don't like this. So it's not that I don't like anyone or despise what they do. Every one of us are different. So here's the other picture, real quick. We'll pop it up. That's what it looks like in from a distance. So yeah, it's a very uncomfortable position. Yeah, thanks, Patrick. I really appreciate that. Hey, not only am I solid as a friend, I'm solid as well, not too solid anymore. As you can see, all my hardware starting to come loose. But once I get these, what is there, 9 pieces in there removed, I am going to reach out to the great family from Bonk and ask them if one of them can make me something out of all of my pieces. I've got enough in here right now of the first set of the hardware that was removed from my body. There's enough in here to make some sort of stick figure, and that's what I'm shooting for. I'm really hoping that I can get that. And I'm sure that if they can do it, they will do it. It's made out of titanium, some out of stainless, some out of surgical steel. But with the way they TIG weld, I know that you can put all that together. So as we're doing this now, of course, Release the Quacken was based on the premise of me being a Ducks fan, and I really like to run my fucking mouth because I have held my tongue for so long now, and I'm really going to be breaking out some serious shit that you guys may want to hear or may not want to hear whenever the next couple episodes come on. It's about other things that are going on in my personal life. And I know that I'm not the only one out there struggling with things like this. When you think you're being kicked down and held back because people have a louder voice than you or they have more money than you. Believe you me, I found out more about myself in the last 4 months on standing up for myself than I ever have in my entire 44 years on this planet. I had beat around the bush. I had threatened to do things for a long time because I was tired of being walked all over, but I always had this fear that somebody was going to take away from me what was rightfully mine. Well, I'm no longer getting what's rightfully mine. So what do I have to lose? And I want those 3 to know that no matter what happens to the outcome of these things that are coming up here really soon, I'm doing this because I love you. I'm not doing this because I'm going to brag or because I'm going to gloat or because I need you in my life as a vanity to show people that look at me, I'm special because I have offspring. It's getting really sad and pathetic. I really wish I can get the person that I'm speaking of live on here with me so we can have a conversation. But you guys are in for a fight because I'm no longer standing on my own 2 feet. I have searched the internet. I have found close friends. I've spoken with lawyers for the companies I work for. I'm not alone anymore. You've already kept from me what I rightfully want, what I rightfully deserve, and what you did on Father's Day. Sailed that ship up the fucking river. I'm ready to play now. 2.5 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, I started doing this right here, and all you guys know that. I became Bong Master Rob. I put forth every bit of effort I had into this show, all the podcasts that I've done, all the videos that I've done. I've done it for my mental health. I've done it for my pain. I've done it to trying to word this properly so it doesn't get misconstrued with others. I am a paid endorsement. Me, Bongmaster Rob, as a human being, not just let's give this guy something. Bongmaster Rob is being paid by numerous companies, as well as given product by numerous companies to sample, review, to give away, and to progress my life. You know what I mean? The whole way, every bit of the way. But in the eyes of others, because it's cannabis, it's not a job. Although I'm in a legal state, those of you who live in Ohio, if you've not researched any of the laws, did you know you're allowed to have 2.5 ounces on your person or in your vehicle traveling in a legal manner? You're allowed to have up to 2 pounds in your residence. You're allowed to have your 6 plants outside. That is the state of Ohio. Get your nose out of whatever book or whatever news article or whatever your fucking mammy told you long ago, it's no longer classified as a drug like the others. And I will see to it that I remove that word drug from your mouth when you're referring to anything that I use as a medication. You will no longer downgrade me for taking what's rightfully mine that is prescribed by a licensed professional. I do hope you're watching this. I know you probably are. If you aren't, somebody else in your family is, because you guys have been trolling every single one of my profiles every single day to see what I'm going to talk about next. Don't worry, I still have all the pictures. I have all the recordings, all the videos, and all of the audio of the poaching. But I'm very proud of you guys for looking out for the deer that are dying. Make sure you stick your nose out there and tell everybody, look at us. We're perfect. We found dead deer. What about the ones you shot in the middle of the night? What about the ones that you make cell phone calls with to tell everybody which way they're coming? What about all the animals that you've baited in? These are things that are coming up in the future shows of Release the Quacken, because I'm releasing what's inside of me now. I'm not holding back anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. I really do hope each one of you guys understand this. I'm a friend to everyone. Oh, my goodness, Tracy. My goodness. Honey, I'm here. If my email's not attached to anything, I will. I'm slow when it comes to checking messages on all the platforms because I'm on so many when I do this kind of stuff. So please, by all means, if you reach out to me, I will reach out to you. I promise. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for all the things that you've. Oh, man, thank you for sharing your story. I really do, and I hope all of you guys in here right now is reading what's on the screen. You know, she's not next to me. She's nowhere near me. Reach out to me like that. And would you look at this man? If you are free sometime soon, this is the show I want you on. Because we're talking about football in a few minutes, and I am on college football. I am set and ready to go because the Ducks are back. And I know out of everyone that's going to talk about football or about stupid news when it comes to the NFL or other sports, Dan, you are the man. And if you guys do not know Dan, go find him. Go find him. I love him. I love him. Damn, I love you. It's going to be cheaper than the other stuff too. Not cheaper made. It's going to be cheaper because it's going to be made and shipped to me so I can get things out. And I will be doing giveaways with them as soon as I get the group in. Sam is working really hard at getting all of them out now and getting them over to me. So as soon as I can possibly get everything here, of course, my old school friends, the ones who have been with me forever, will get free stickers as always. So we're going to move along real quick. Okay, Tracy, thank you so much. I will send one back to you as soon as I'm done tonight. Because I seen that. If you guys have never watched Dan live, you stream. He always streams on Twitter and on Twitch. Don't you do it? Come on, get in here. Come on. You managed to spend, dude. Okay, this is what my dream job would be as a smoker, is to manage a dispensary. Do they have any idea what they're getting themselves into by getting you? Have they never seen you live? Have they never seen you put away the just copious amounts of weed or some sort of product in any way, shape, or form? Lord have mercy. No, I'm looking forward to it, Dan. I really am. Yeah, that's the thing. It's when I'm going to be down. So I've been out of gaming a lot too because I've had all this shit going on, and it is so hard to get yourself in a way of doing it. And of course, I once again have thrown stuff on my Amazon wish list to help me in that endeavor when I'm laid back. I've got things now to play, but where I'm going to be located at in my living area trying to play, it is so fucking hard to do that. You know what I mean? To try to lean back, to try to, you guys know, try doing that in a back brace, straight up and down. Or actually, the other one's going to be like this. I'm going to be playing crooked for a minute too, because this arm here is going to have to be incapacitated for 4 to 6 weeks to make sure that there's no shifting or anything like that. No. I love you, Jack. I really do. Thank you so much for that. I really do. I really do. You use the podcast. Fucking A, right, man. I hope they went through and watched it, because what you guys do during your podcast is not like a typical podcast. I have noticed over the times that I've watched, you guys have a very good sequence of events as they transpire through there. Someday I'll do that. I'll either have a producer that'll help me behind the scenes, or I'll figure all this shit out as quick as what you guys do. Because even now with this shit here, they've even had to do noises and things too. I just don't know where they're at on here, and I really don't want to screw myself around. What I'm going to do though is move up to what's coming next in January. As you guys know, that I do have this thing in my stomach. A lot of people have asked me over the years, how big is that thing in there? Well, this is how big this thing is in my stomach. That's how big it is widthwise. And that's how big it is in the palm of my hand. And those of you who don't know, I have rather large hands. This thing is, it's not the size of a snuff can. It's oh goodness, it's probably about the size of a baseball, I would say, but the thickness is roughly 2 inches. Now, when you compare that being removed and a new one put in, this disc and this disc being removed and more hardware going up here, and then on top of that, more hardware going in. Do you guys see the little bat right there? See a little face? Look how cute that little thing is. My mom pointed it out to me. There's a bat inside my body. If you guys can see my mouse cursor, I hope you can. I'm circling around it. See a little bat? It's a little bat. But then you got that, and then I'm having this removed. There's a better view of it. Got to pull all these screws out. Got to take this plate. It's a 4-inch plate, 6 screws, and 2 pieces of wire is what's coming out of my shoulder. And then, yeah. Yep. Here, Dan, I'll put that up and just leave it up there for a minute. If everything could have happened at one time, it happened at one time. I was speaking with my doctor. I know you guys remember the medical event. We're calling it a medical event because we still don't know what it was that caused it. They ran me through the ringer, done the echocardiogram, done the scope down my throat, done all that to figure out why I blacked out for those 5 hours. Well, when I hit my head, the velocity of me jamming my head into whatever, whether it be the floor, the wall, however it happened, it's pulled these screws loose. So, yes, to all of you who have wondered over the years, does Robbie have a screw loose? Abso-fucking-lutely. I have 4. I got 4. I got 4. 4. All right, man. Thank you so much, Patrick, for joining. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to finish some of this stuff out, probably run about 45 minutes to an hour. You take care. And I will get with you guys as soon as I get the messages back from those 2 companies in Canada, because I know what it's like to try to get things to help you. And the best thing that I can do is, if I can't do it myself, to put you in line with somebody who can. So thanks again, Patrick. Thanks again for sticking around and having a joint with me too. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, without further ado, let's get to the Ass Quack Award. Tonight's Ass Quack Award is brought to you by BAMF Beard Company. BAMF Beard Company is the only beard oil, cream, anything you will ever find on my face, other than the only other thing that you know of that will condition my beard. Here are 2 of the 5 things that they have sent me. I've got the shampoo, the conditioner, I've got the beard wash, I've got the beard oil, I've got the beard cream. But their new logo, their new catchphrase, their new slogan, can't beat it. Battle tested, beard approved. So remember that when you go to BAMF Beard Company. And what I'm going to do right now, as we're still smoking this, we're going to do a screen share all about their website real quick. We will see who they are, where they're from. Can you see it? Can you see these people? Can you see this? And it's not that it's super expensive. It is not some sort of like unattainable product. These are some of the newest ones they've got out now. They've got some of the Ghostbusters, Nitro Fuel. They've got Kryptonite, Superman, all the apparel. And yes, made in Southeastern Ohio. See that little red dot right there? That little foot? That's where you'll see Bongmaster Rob at. That's how close this gentleman right here and his family is to me. Some of the great people that work with them. And I tell you right now, I've had mine for going on 3.5, 4 months maybe, and still have enough. And yes, it is in this beard. It is in this beard tonight. It smells so wonderful. Have any of you been close enough to me to smell my beard lately? But without further ado, I will start packing this, and I'm going to show you. Ass Quack Award goes to, you know me, I'm a Raiders fan. I always will be a Raiders fan. Raiders do stupid shit. Here's something that was one of the most stupidest of shit that I've heard. The fuck, Christian Wilkinson. You were in a locker room with a bunch of naked, grown-ass men. Do you not think that somebody would get offended if you kissed another man on the head? I get it that it was probably done in humor. I get it. It was probably done in good fun from your end. But you got to remember, it's 2025 and everybody wears their feelings on the outside of their panties. So, yes, you guys can get mad at me for commenting that way because I would have been the one who was fired. I would have been the one who kissed the other man because that's the kind of person that I am. It is not homophobic. It is not being mean, rude, inconsiderate. It is being playful with your friends. So, I got to say, I'm kind of at a loss with this. It really depends on the full context, and I still have yet to see the full context of this. So if any of you guys have seen the full context of this, please let me know because I'm really curious if they ever did get back to like the full what happened. But Mr. Wilkins, here you have the Ask Quack of the Day award, and I'm going to go ahead and strip this bitch off, and I'm going to put on this gas mask. And yes, those of you who out there who think that I smoke too much or I consume too much, I want to thank you for going and picking out a 30-second clip, 30-second fucking clip from the almost 3,000 videos that I have on YouTube alone to say that's what I do on a daily basis. Do you honestly think I could even function if I smoke like I do in these videos? But you see, what you don't understand is you think that everything that I smoke is the hardest of the hard. Who's to say it's not tobacco in here? Who's to say it's not CBD in here? I will tell you right now, this is full-blown THC from the dispensary. Shout out, fucking hardcore shout out to my man Mark. Because all of you guys need to thank him right now. Because if he wouldn't have reached out and hit that on the bottom line down there, with he and everybody else working around him, we wouldn't be streaming tonight. I got me some weed from that, and I paid the StreamYard bill. See, when people give me things, it's not me. Oh, look at me, I got money. No, I pay for shit so I can come out. When somebody likes what I do and they reach out to me and say, thank you, Robbie, for this, I want to do this. Words mean more to me than anything. Oh, yes, money helps. Don't get me wrong. Sponsorships help because I've got all kinds of new sponsorships coming up too. I've got many different places in here for sponsorships to go as well as on the screen. So I will have all of those as well. But until then, I'm still going to run the best I can. And Mark, I hope you were watching. If not, I hope you watch this later because I really want you to know from the bottom of my heart, thank you for what you do for me. You come out of nowhere to help support me in this endeavor. There you are. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. Now I'm going to hit this and we're going to run hard. So if you guys are watching right now, give Mark a thank you. Because if it wasn't for him, if you're watching on Twitter right now, you wouldn't be watching it. You'd be watching me on YouTube. Dan, you're watching on Twitch. Wasn't for Mark, you wouldn't be watching on Twitch tonight. Because I was going to have to wait till Wednesday in order to do that. But I decided to do it this way. So I'm going to fire in the hole. We're going to see what we can do. Once again, this is for the ass crack of the day. We'll put him right back up here again because I want to make sure everybody knows who he is. Congratulations, Mr. Wilkins. Kiss football player released. Would you look at that? NFL player Christian Wilkins fired after kissing teammate. What in the absolute fuck kind of world are we living in? Oh man, but we're not going to finish there because you know how it is. And yes, Patrick, I will lay a bet on anybody right now, and if anybody lives near Vegas, I will even send you the money to put a bet for me. I think the Raiders were going to go all the way this year. I say it every year because I'm a diehard Raiders fan. And yes, I've got the Raiders tattoo. Well, if I get my sleeve up, right? Calm down, Patrick. Hold on. Right there. See, I got one. So I will always be a Raiders fan, diehard. But you're right. With Amari Cooper, with even the backup quarterback, Kenny Pickett, they just picked up. Geno Smith, the defense is going to be unstoppable. But I guess I'm going to be one of the clowns of the day because I'm going to be the people who who agree with the fact of him getting fired. That's who the clown of the week or clown of the day is. And I will get the mask in a minute for it, because you got to be thick-skinned to be in any kind of anything with anybody. There's something on my fucking head already. I used to work in steel mill, and then I worked in a plastics plant. Those people come for blood. I mean fucking blood. If you've never worked with a grown-ass man that would put you in fear of either your own sexuality or your own like belief of being on this earth, you're not living. You're not living. Because these people, they're a different breed all their own. And you dealt with the same kind of shit in football, or at least most of us did. It wasn't hazing to the point of, wanting me to quit or wanting anybody to quit in that fashion, but I really got to figure it out first. I'm not going to downgrade anymore. But I honestly don't believe that had anything to do with being sexual or anything like that. It was probably a running joke and somebody got butthurt. Dude, you're playing in the NFL. You started out at 6 figures. Easy. And if you're a little bit better than the guy next to you, you're going 7 figures before you know it. But these people not being able to make it out of preseason because their mom has wiped their ass or their dad has wiped their ass so much their entire life that they think that they're better than everyone. Now, my friend Sam and I were speaking earlier, I guess during the Shiloh Sanders ordeal, the other person did throw a punch too. But if you've never watched the NFL, usually the person who throws the first punch or does the first illegal move never gets caught. It's always the second person. I mean, it goes that way in college. You see, a fight breaks out immediately. Well, who's going to get it? We can't figure out who started it. Instant replay doesn't go back on penalties for shit like that anymore, or ever going to go like that, I hope. So you've just got the one person who's seen it. So you can't get mad at your own stupidity. I mean, come on now. Like me, I'm getting ready to hit this straight tube off the gas mask. If I get a headache, if I throw up, if my eyes water, I'm realizing what I did was my own fault. Don't go online and complain, or have your family and friends go online and complain because you feel that you've been wronged. You punched somebody on a football field. You kissed another man in a locker room. You guys are the fucking ass quack of the week so far. And there's a lot of them out there. But I had to put the Raiders in second. So here we go. Let me hit this. So if you're with me, go ahead. I'm still running Candy Crush. Oh no, this one isn't Candy Crush. This one was Black Ice. This is a good kind. So if you got some, hit with me. That motherfucker hurts. Anyway, while I'm here, I am an Oregon Ducks fan, and I am going to share this. Let me know who your college team is. We'll check some scores if you want, because this I'm very proud of, and I hope this starts to be a long, glorious season. Glorious. Would you look at the final? Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Now go ahead and say Montana State Bobcats are a nobody team from nowhere. That does not matter. It is the heart of the team. We've seen it time and time again. There's teams out there with nobody, and it really happens in college basketball. Does everybody remember when George Mason came out of nowhere and was Sweet 16 for like 8 years in a row? Never heard of the team before. Ever. Never. But now, the Oregon Ducks, I'm upset that they're ranked 7th, which is straight fucked up. But I'm going to carry him. I'm going to carry him all the way. Yes, Jack, I'm going to put the... Oh, well. You know what I'm going to put this up here? Because I'm not a Michigan fan myself, but I live in Ohio. So not being an Ohio State fan, you always be a Michigan fan when Ohio State Michigan plays. I have family members that are Michigan fans. It is so much fun to be a Michigan fan in Ohio. But I'm an Oregon Ducks fan. But Michigan, I'm sure we do have them, because we're in the Big Ten with you guys again this year too. So we're definitely gonna have a run with you. Let's see how do they play today? Because some of the games were set up for tomorrow. I know that Notre Dame plays tomorrow. That's going to be a really good game. Boo boo. What the hell? Where'd this come from? Oh, never mind. I see yours, Kim. Yours is Notre Dame. You're not in the Big Ten. Don't you worry about us. And you're lucky. You're really, really lucky, because I'll be a Michigan fan for a minute. If Ohio State wouldn't have cheated and beat Oregon would have played the Irish last year. to go to the national championship. They would have. But I'm not. Not that bad of a person, I promise. I'm not. But they do have tomorrow. Michigan. Does Michigan start out with the same way most people do, just a padded record? I don't know. I don't follow Michigan. I do follow the teams that I like. I always will follow teams that I like. Don't ask me about baseball because I like baseball. I do. I like baseball during the playoffs in the World Series because I just can't sit still long enough. Michigan is actually up right now 14-0, by the way. They're playing against New Mexico. They're only in the first quarter. 4 minutes left. Actually, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. For that, may as well smoke another one. Anybody else watching this playing college football? We'll throw some college football stuff out. I'm going to run for about another 10 minutes and then be gone for the night. I would like, again, to give a shout out to Sam, to Jack, to Mark, especially to Mark. Sam, again, thank you for everything you've done. Tracy, thank you so much for your comments tonight. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry that you went through the same kind of stuff that I've went through. You know, your body is a certain way, and everyone's got one. If we don't take care of it, we're going to be just like us, all bound up, twisted sideways, not knowing what to do next, hoping something's going to pop in and out. Sometimes we can't do it on our own. But as you can see, my Cash App is still trolling to the bottom. If you feel the need and you want to give me a hand, I will more than happily give back anything that I can. And if it's just this, if this is what you want, if you say, hey, pay a StreamYard again, or here, go buy some weed, or here, I'm going to get this for you because I know that you're going to need that and you're going to struggle with it. I appreciate it. I will never turn anything down. So if you just hit on my list itself and there's something in there you think that I want, feel free. But anytime anyone ever does anything to me and gives it to me, I look at it as a sponsorship. I will put your name on here. I'll put your logo on here. I'll run you back and forth, or I'll bring you on. It's one of the greatest things that I think that is out there, is to be able to thank the friends that thank you. And yes, do I ever cover wrestling, AEW, or WWE? Yes, that will be on episode 4 because I've got a couple things set out with that. I've been a fan my entire life. So yes, absolutely. This is just episode 2 for tonight. I was coming in to show why I was starting the show out, and hopefully that I can keep everything pushing and everything running. It's not because of fundage I'm not going to keep running. I'll still be here. It's going to be my body. And the only reason why I can't stream like the 3 to 4 hour streams like I had before, or even the 24-hour stream, is I can't sit in this chair anymore. I've got pillows both sides of me. I've got myself tilted back. I've got everything I possibly could do to make myself feel comfortable just to sit here to do this, because all my stuff is still back here. Now, if I have to move to my living room, I will be able to do things from the broke ass recliner I got, but it's where I'm at now. I'm tolerating what I have to get through what I've got to get through. And I know you guys are the same way. So any little bit, every little bit, I'll love you for everything. So for right now, I'm going to hit this one more time. And then I want to ask you if there's things that you would like me to cover, or if there's people out there that you think are Ask Quack of the Day recipient award possibilities. Send it to me. Allow me to review it. I'll get a countdown and we'll put them up on the side, and then we'll even vote to see which one you guys think is the best Ask Quack. Because I am going to do that by the end of, I believe, episode 6. I'll put 6 different people in there together. We'll run it on here and we'll see which one you guys think. And then from there, we might even try to reach out to that person. Doubt I'll ever get them, but we'll see what, get them on. Say, hey, you've got the Ask Quack of the Year award. Would you like to come say why? Why did you feel the need to punch somebody? Why did you feel the need to kiss somebody? Okay, now here's where I'm at with that. I tell you what, I was honestly going to put that on here, but I'm terrified to death of Quentin Rampage Jackson. I watched him fight in Columbus for UFC 96 against Keith Jardine, knock him straight the fuck out. I love Quentin Jackson, but I believe that was a work. But if you've looked into this at all so far, pre-match, the gentleman that he ended up jumping on and pummeling the shit plumb out of was trying to smash a can on his head. And I don't think Mr. Jackson there was in on that, because it didn't break. It didn't crumble. It didn't do nothing. He just smacked him in the side of the head. Well, if you're a fan of wrestling and you know when somebody's being stiff, there's a thing called give them a receipt. If somebody hits you hard when you're supposed to be following through with it, you light them up and you let them know, no more. And somebody behind the scenes fed that to Jackson the whole time. Give him that receipt. And he gave him that receipt. He gave him a lot more than what he should have. Now, I agree with the fighting in professional sports when it comes to that. If it's legal, if it stops, how far it goes there. That one there is probably going to be more internal than anything. I know the police were called because I think the police were called because it was a work. Because anytime you see somebody jump out of the stands, immediately security's supposed to go on them, or you'll see both the wrestlers go after them. That's how it usually is in WWE or AEW or even New Japan for that matter. But when it came to that, he just overdid it. So I would say it's probably going to get swept under the rug. I don't think he's going to be facing any jail time unless that person tries to do a civil suit against him. But then he's going to be backed by that promotion because the promotion alone said it was supposed to be a work. So I hope that answered your question for you. But some of these people, though, if you notice when Logan Paul first came in to WWE, a lot of people didn't know that he was bringing those other people with him, like Speed or somebody dressed up in the character as Prime and jumping over and grabbing because nobody's used to that. Nobody's used to seeing anybody come from over the stands. But once they played that in the middle of it and started making it more realistic, then it made more people want to do it. One thing that we don't know that there is a lot of wrestling events that aren't televised. So what they do, they're called dark. So they might go to, say, Charleston, West Virginia and shoot 8 or 10 shows. Well, during those 8 or 10 shows during that week, there is people that come across there. There's people that smack those people. And then you see what you think are haters against one another become perfect friends to support one another. There's is it? It's on Vice TV. It is the one about wrestling, Dark Side of Wrestling. To see some of the people over the years who were stabbed, who were shot at, just because their character was supposed to be the bad guy or the heel compared to the babyface. It's craziness. It's craziness on how people fall into that. Which, when I was younger, of course, everybody thought it was real until you understand that there's no fucking way that a man can jump 60 feet and land on another man without there being a pad or an empty box underneath there, something like that to drop on him. They know how to run them. They're definitely. And some of you guys that are commenting right now, I can see where my screen is popping in and out, and it's not putting the comments at the top. For some reason, they are being either restricted or they are being something. I'm not sure why. Oh, I see why now. It just popped up, alerted me, and said that I can't post comments to some destinations. So it's not showing me certain comments that are coming from other places. I will go through here and figure out why. What is up, Sith Kitten? How are you doing, hon? We're getting ready to smoke, and then I'm getting ready to head off for a bit. We've been on talking about sports, showing what I get to get removed out of my body and what I get put in my body. And happy birthday again. I was really glad that I was invited onto your roast with SJ night before last. That was a lot of fun. I missed you guys. It was a lot of fun. It really was. So as a recap, one more time, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, as you can see in my bios from all the different places that you're watching from right now, my Amazon wish list is in there. There's a link to that. There's also a link to my Cash App. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I'm going to be struggling really fucking hard. I'm going to be going through some shit that I don't want to go through. I have to do it in order for me to be able to walk properly again, for me to be able to function properly again as a human. As you can see, here's one of the discs that I got to get screwed back in, vertebrae, because this big block is the vertebrae. That disc is completely gone, and this thing is sitting sideways. It's not supposed to, how that little different color there goes down. It's supposed to be turned more to the back of my body instead. So I've got that one, and then 4 discs up, I got another one. I just don't have a picture of it because the MRI has not been finished yet. But I can attest right now, every time I move, it's popping in and out. It's fucking weird. Also, here's what I'm also getting removed. I got to get the whole thing taken out. 4 of the 6 screws came loose on the main collarbone plate that I have that runs across the left side of my collarbone, or left side of my body. These aren't circles, by the way. These are pieces of wire. They're looped all the way around the bone to hold that plate down. That is the only reason why the doctor said he believed that these 2 screws stayed in, was because the wire is there. It's got it cinched down tight to my body. And coming up in January, my little pump that's in the inside of my belly that everybody sees, which is very nice in size, I get to get that replaced because the battery life on those are just from 8 to 10 years, or 6 to 8 years, sorry, and I'm coming up on mine. So we've already scheduled January for that. So what is this month? The 9th month? So Next 6 months for me is going to be really fucking rough. But I'm going to do my best to stay here. But as for right now, though, I've got to run. I've sat in this chair, I think, just a little bit too long. It's embarrassing to talk about. It's embarrassing to say that I'm 44 years old and my legs are swelled so bad right now that I can feel my heartbeat in my pinky toe. But I'm going to get it fixed soon. On the 8th of September, which is the following Monday, not this Monday, but next Monday. It's my first physical therapy, 9 o'clock in the morning. Probably 11:30 in the morning is going to be my appointment with my neurologist to schedule for surgery because they know there's nothing they can do with physical therapy. It's just insurance. Insurance fucking sucks. It says, hey, see if you can do something else first. What are you going to do with a man who's got a half straight fucking solid back and 2 other sections that are fucked up? What are you going to do? Put me in traction? Hang me upside down? It's never going to fix it. Now, this I 100% agree with, and before I go, I will do that. If the pitcher is warned, in my opinion, if he's thrown too close or they know there's drama between the batter and the pitcher, and that next pitch is 104 mile an hour and hits a man in the side of the fucking head, yeah, in my opinion, that should be grounds for some sort of assault because you're the only one on that field with a weapon. You guys are all there for a game. You've been told, don't you dare throw that ball like that again. You've been warned, you've had your adequate time and you did it again. Not only should you be ejected, I honestly do think some sort of reprimand should do it because there's nothing wrong with fighting. There's always the bench clearing brawls. Everybody loves watching it. But you cannot keep encouraging people to skate right on the edge to get away with it. That's why there is zero respect in this world today. I damn near punched a guy in the throat 2 days ago when I walked into a store, not because of me, because he fucking shoulder shrugged an old woman. You're not going to fucking buddy bump somebody and not say, excuse me. I stopped my fucking cart and turned it sideways and I said, are you going to tell her excuse me or am I going to have to say, ma'am, he's going to tell you excuse me? And he stopped and went, I didn't even see her. You felt her, you fucker. I know you did because I watched you move her. And he was probably the same age as me or a little bit younger. It's just the fact of the coddling that we have. I do understand that it's a sport and everybody that plays those kind of sports like that happen any kind of contact, they have to sign waivers. They have to sign that says no matter what. But it's within reason. The same way in boxing. No matter what, between the bells, you are to completely protect yourself at all times. Look at Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. The ref was in between the two. Manny was looking directly at the referee when he was talking to him, and Floyd popped him, 4 times in the face and dropped his ass. That was the end of the fight because you always have to protect yourself. But like when that bell rings and if somebody's still beating on him, what does happen then? Thank you for bringing that up because now it's going to give me a drive to go find out some more on this. We'll do fighting in sports to see if there is a way to say stop. Now, one more, Josh Koscheck and Phil Davis, UFC, 90 something, maybe 10, early 100s, 116, I think. Koscheck fucking worked him over on the ground the entire time. Didn't let him get a punch in. When he was getting his hand raised, Phil jumps over and punches Koscheck in the face with no gloves on. He gets fucking immediately sent out and never allowed in the UFC again. I don't know if Vegas, if the police there showed up and brought charges on because the fight's technically over. So anything you do after that is considered an assault. So now when it comes to the Jackson situation, if that ref was ringing the bell and they went in and told him it was done and he's still pummeling the shit out of him, that could be the grounds for the law to step in. Because, I mean, you have to have some point of protection, right? I mean, I know we're in here for you to beat my ass and throw me off top rope or hit me in the head with a chair, but when is enough or when am I going to say stop? If any of you guys have watched the full video, it was played on their Kick channel, I believe. I don't know what the wrestling promotion was, but it was out of Los Angeles. I don't know if you can find it. You can find still photos, but the quick clip that I seen, he did what his dad did. The fucking ground and pound of you're on your back, but I can swing from my knees worse than I can from my tippy toes. And he was just beating the piss out of that man. And I hate to laugh about it or even snicker in that, but we got to draw a line somewhere, right? But let's draw a line in the sand with this joint again because it went out 4 times because, of course, I'm still quacking. You know it. And soon enough, I'm going to give a shout out to Stoner Jesus because he reached out to me again today. He said whenever I'm back flowing again on Twitter, he'd like to have me on he and Sith Kitten show, and I can't wait to join them again. I can't wait to join all my friends again. I do want to thank everybody again for stopping in. If you went to my Amazon wish list, or if you'd even worried about sending me a penny on that, even the thought in your mind, I want to thank you right now for that because you have no idea how much it means. Big A reposted this stream. Big A reposted this stream. Big A, I miss you too. Miss you, brother. I'm getting ready to go now, though, my man. I really wish he's hanging for a few more. I'll tell you what. Just because you're you, I'll run for an hour. I've got 5 minutes left. If you'll come in, I'll stay 5 more minutes. Smoke a joint with me. You want to do it? For sure. We're going to talk football, though. You better be ready to talk about them Colts. You ready to talk about them Colts? Because the Raiders play the Colts this year. They do. They play them. Coming in, Big A. You guys are just going to have to bear with me for a moment as I send this to Big A because I want him to have it. I want him to join me, and we're going to talk a little football just for a second. Coming at you, Big A. And your Twitter. You know what? I don't know. Let me see as we're waiting on Big A to join us. It still says he's with the Cowboys. Is that where he was? Viewed his Cowboys teammates. Wow. Micah Parsons reportedly viewed by some Cowboys teammates as egotistical, self-centered before they traded him. So I think the trade has gone through. What are you doing, Big A?
Holy shit, I'm here, ain't I? All right.
Hey, brother.
Hey, I'm pretty good. I just got back. My mom's birthday is today. We got a big picnic in this little town today.
Why can't I
got
hear
home from going out
let
to
me
eat.
turn you up.
Yeah, my bad.
Let me turn you up.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Why can't I hear Big A? Is your mic on there, Chachi? Is your mic on, Big A?
Yeah. Let's check something.
Let me see. Mute. Unmute.
Hello?
Still can't hear you, man.
Oh.
He's going to be right back. Try it again. You can hear him on Twitch. Okay, Big A, I just can't hear you through mine for some reason. Here. Pop in again as soon as you come back. I'll check to make sure. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Big A has entered the studio. Add him to the stage.
Hey, can you hear me?
Now, damn it all to hell, why can't I hear you?
Hello, hello, hello.
Everybody else can hear you. I can't hear you. That's my fault. Hang on. Talk to me.
Hello, hello, hello.
There you are. For some reason, it switched you to this, and I couldn't hear you through this. There's no wonder.
Yep. But to answer your question, I'm doing well. It's my mom's birthday today. We just had a little Labor Day picnic in this little town, 130 people. It's about 1,000 people right in the middle of town right now.
No shit.
It's settled down now. It's probably only about 300 or 400 now. It's probably about to quit. But anyway, mom's birthday took her out to eat. We just got back. And how are you doing?
Fucking happy birthday to your mama, man. That is awesome. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great outside of all the shit that's going on with me body-wise. I'm just falling apart.
Are you really?
Huh?
Are you getting old?
Dude, did you not see the pictures?
I ain't not been on X recently.
Okay.
I mean, not much.
No. Just right now. I was doing it on here. Here, hang on a second.
I just seen you. As soon as I seen you, I just came home and logged on. I seen you. I reposted.
That's one of my vertebrae. That block there.
Whoa, I thought that was like in the bottom of a boat and that was a fish or something. Holy
No,
shit.
no, yeah, that white line, that white
Oh,
line is,
I see.
yeah,
I
how that's
see.
pinched right there in the middle. That's
Yep.
that's right above my lower lumbar with all this other shit here that's already solid.
That's right above your ass.
Yep,
Yep.
that's the last vertebrae of my lumbar that's still in one piece that's now shifted, and I got to
Damn,
get
it's
screwed
moved
in.
out of place, ain't it? For sure.
It's went to like this. It's also
It's
twisted.
pushing in against your spine.
It makes my legs go numb, especially like right now when I'm sitting here in this chair.
I see. I'm learning. I'm learning nerve shit now. Yep. I see
Yeah,
that, brother. Yep.
it's definitely rough. And I also have another one, 3 vertebrae up in my thoracic, doing the same thing. Pops in
It's
and out
up
when I
higher.
breathe.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have the MRI of it because we were doing the lower one first because I honestly thought that was the only thing that was wrong. And
Yep.
then, of course, I'm getting this removed. This is my plate, my collarbone. 4 of the 6 screws came up on it. So I've got to have this plate taken out.
You got to have it taken out and redone.
They're not going to redo it. They're going to see if it's healed underneath. If it's been in there for 23 years now.
So damn,
So
23 years.
Yep. As long as it's healed.
They just started popping up out of it, huh? You don't know when.
Yep.
Just whenever you got.
See how now? Do you remember back when I fell back in February and I couldn't figure out what happened?
Yeah.
They think that was caused by the jar of my head hitting the ground. That it just traveled all the way through.
What the hell was you doing? Was you working on something? Fall out of bed or?
Nope. I was sitting in my recliner. That night I lost 5 hours. I remember I let Bear in. I sat down. I thought I fell asleep, and then I woke back up again, and I had that goose egg on top of my head, all nasty and shit.
Hey, we cleaned it.
And then in January, I got to get taste. This is what the pump looks like inside my stomach. That's how thick it is, and it's about the size of a baseball width-wise.
Good God, man! You're all falling apart.
Well, I got to get that changed in January because the battery's loose out of it now, or battery's going dead out of it. So I got to wait, get it changed out.
Yeah.
But to answer a question real quick on this, it does say that the blockbuster trade did take place. So Micah Parsons, is he now in?
He's a fucking Packer.
He's now a full-blown Packer. Okay.
Yeah. My best buddy's back here. He's a Cowboy fan. He's still my favorite player. Whatever.
I can't believe the Raiders went after Amari Cooper.
Did they?
Yeah, they got him.
Yeah, I mean he's ever since Dallas he's just been kind of
He was at Raiders before that though.
Was he?
He came from the Raiders.
Dallas to Cleveland or something. I remember.
Well, he went from the Raiders because he retired. Then he came back, went to the Raiders. From the Raiders, from the Raiders he went to the Cowboys because he was a part of a trade. I can't remember who the Raiders got.
Hey, will you let me grab my bong? I mean, unless you want me to take.
Oh no, go ahead. Absolutely.
Yeah. I had it soaking in Dawn dish liquid while I was gone. Yeah.
That's how I clean mine too. Thanks a lot, Jack. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the comments on my YouTube channel too. I really appreciate it. I love if everybody notices, if anybody out there has ever commented on anything on there, I always do my best to get back with each and every one of you. Because if you're going to take the time to comment on my shit, I'm going to comment back. Yeah, I'm almost to 1.5 million views, but anybody who's ever commented, if you look, every single one, even the bad ones, because without haters, you can't have the ones who love you, right? At least that's the way I feel. Like Big A, of course. I love to hate this man. I love him because I love him. I hate him because of that jersey hanging back there. I do. Where did you go, sir? I hear him. I love that wig you had on the other night too, Big A. When on Sith Roast. I was going to ask you if it looked like your pubes because it was very, very original. I mean, it, honest to God, looked like natural hair. The way your facial hair blended in with it, I thought, how the fuck? I ain't been gone that long. Ain't no way he grew his shit out that quick.
Okay.
I was lost for a moment.
Okay.
I really was.
Had to rinse the soap out. Some bitch didn't want to feel like I was a kid. Just got caught cussing, you know.
Do you ever use the spray, Don? The kind that already has the bubbles in it?
Yeah, I used to spray it and let it soak on shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that works. I mean, I do it with mine, especially with the tar shit on it. It works really good.
Yeah. Well, I just took advantage of just leaving the house for a few hours, so I thought I'd pour some water and soap in it.
Did you hear what I said about the wig?
I've never bought alcohol, but what?
Do you hear what I said about your wig? that you had on for Sith's thing, the way your
Oh,
beard was
my
fluffed
head's too
out.
big for wigs.
I no, dude, but the way your beard is, it look. I swear to God, I thought it was your real hair.
I
I
know. I
really
thought
did.
so too. I was like, "Fuck, this ain't enough difference."
You thought
Yeah.
so too. I thought the wig I put on was mine.
I know.
Damn it!
That's why I'm trying to find one that make me look goofier. You know, I'm already looking goofy, but that son of a bitch, it's a. I was wanting that bow haircut back, and I thought it was a bow haircut. Yeah,
Man, I loved it though.
yeah.
I really
Hey,
did.
man, hey, you were part of my inspiration. Come on, you have to even be able to even think about putting shit like that on. You know, I'm just saying. I mean,
No, I remember we had that talk about it, man. We did, and I appreciate that because
yeah,
more people are saying that. But I have the same people that I've thanked because I just didn't come out of nowhere. I watched other people first. It took me a lot to get enough motivation and enough non-hatred toward myself to finally just boop, push play, because it's so hard. But how many times did you, like, say, watch me live and talk to me without even being on screen? If you can catch yourself doing that, you can go live. That's
yeah,
one thing that I've come to conclusion on. And
yeah.
you fucking took it and ran with it, man.
Some
I
days are
do.
better than other days, you know.
Well, we all have those.
Yeah,
And when people come after our fucking joy, that
yeah.
makes it even worse. I mean,
No,
I've got it in my personal life, had it on the online life and shit. That's why I backed out for a while. I'm human,
mm-hmm.
dude. I'm telling you,
I know what you
I
mean.
was I was seriously lost there, brother. I mean, I got
I'm
to a
glad.
point.
I'm glad you're back now. So I mean, even if it ain't full fledged yet, I hope it is. But if it ain't, it's all right. I'm glad you're moving, coming back in. You
No,
know.
I really want to. And and I was speaking with my friend Sam about it, and that's why I put that my Cash App on the bottom. It sounds stupid, and I hate to sound like I'm begging, but I really want to stay. I can't sit in this chair any longer. So I'm either going to have to start, like when I tell everybody when I would game, I stand up when I game. I can't even stand up when I game now.
All
So I
because of
have
that.
to try to find something I can sit in so I
Get
can
comfortable.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
comfortable enough. Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
with, of course, being on a fixed income or only getting a limited amount on top of that with different sponsors and shit, it's really hard. And it's my life. I get that. Everybody struggles. I don't expect anybody to give me anything because I know what it's like to go to the store and,
Some people think they got
pay
to.
with
They're
pennies and
pretty
shit.
sweet, but it
Right.
ain't. It ain't always as sweet as they act like it is. Yeah.
I've spent more money to try to stream on here just to go live to see how many people I could help than what I've made.
Yeah.
And that's the way it goes. Because well, you guys use Riverside, right? Or did you switch to StreamYard, or who do you
Yeah, that's what
use?
we still got. Yeah.
Still do? Because mine is $44 a month
Yeah.
for StreamYard is what I
Yeah.
pay.
We split, which we got 3 guys. You know, so
True.
we
See,
can
now that
split
does
that
make it
up. We do
helpful.
split that up. Yeah.
Because when Sith and I were doing it together, and when we had the High Nine sponsorship on top of it, my portion of High Nine went directly to that. I mean, every single time I didn't have to pay for any
Same here.
streaming. But when you're off for a while, or when people steal your thunder and don't allow you to be yourself anymore, I lost sponsors because people were complaining about my videos. I was trying to stay better in my home life by not making these fucking videos, dude, because I was told it looks bad on others for me dancing in masks. People were taking offense to hurting their own feel goods for shit I was doing that didn't even fucking affect them. And now it's got
They
to the
had no
point,
business speaking up about it. Really.
dude, now it's to the point where I have a court date on October 1st. I already had court, but the judge had to recuse herself because she knew too much between me and the person that I'm going against.
Yeah.
Because my mom works in the courthouse, my uncle, my brothers, everybody works there. My
Yeah.
sister even
Yeah.
works
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
next door. And then she lives next door. The judge lives next door to the person that um, I'm going against. So
That's wild.
we had to get a special judge come in from out of town, and it put another fucking month up the road, and it sucks because I want to get on here and I want to talk about it right now. I want to tell every fucking body in the world what's going on, because I've progressively went and made all these videos as I've taken step by step to try to defend myself in this. And then as soon as it's over, I'm fucking going live on it. I'm going live from outside of the courthouse. I don't give a fucking shit if it hairlips every cow in Texas. I want everybody to know that I'm tired of being walked all over. I will no longer be a yes man to anyone. I was a yes man to myself for years, and I'm done with that bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's taken people like you, believe it or not, to help me push through that. People to show me that I'm worth coming on here. That thank you that you just gave me, I mean, that makes it worth it.
Yeah.
But I
Oh,
can't
man.
share that.
I tell you,
Oh.
I tell people thank you more than I should. I mean, but yeah.
See, I do
Hey.
too, and I apologize. I'm sorry is in my vocabulary, and it always will be. I make a lot of people mad because they say I apologize too much. I'm a very empathetic person.
Me
If I
too.
see you in pain, I'm going to say, I'm sorry you're in pain. I know it's not my fault, but I'm sorry. You got treated like shit. I see you're down. I'm sorry. Well, why are you sorry for? Because I see your pain. I
Yeah, you
feel
feel
your
your pain
pain.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah. And not a lot of
Yeah.
people are like that. You got to be an empathetic person.
Mhm.
And podcasting, you can be one or the other. You can be the dickhead and just say, fuck it and run, or you
Yeah.
can be an empathetic person and have people. I've seen both ways. I
Yeah.
can't be the dickhead. I've tried. I've really tried.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's got
I,
their way of going about it, but there is a way of going about it, ain't it? I mean,
yeah.
in order to be
And
not successful, but to get along, I guess.
And I'm stealing this from my friend Sam. You can't expect yourself out of others. You can't. You got to stop expecting what
I
you
know what you're
do.
talking about.
It
Yeah.
is so. It isn't it
Nobody is
hard?
going to care as much as you do. You know, I've heard that before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes people get mad at you because it seems like you care more about their situation than they do.
Yeah.
But you're like, I can't help it. When I see that, myself is immediately put into it.
Yeah.
Scenarios are running through my
Yeah.
head.
I
That
fight that shit or
awkwardness.
something like and try
Yeah.
not to care, you know. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, it's good to see you.
Fucking
And you said
crazy,
the
man.
Raiders and Colts play this year?
On the 8th of October, I think.
Where's it
9th
at?
of
Is it Indianapolis?
Indianapolis.
Well, hell, that's better for both of us, ain't it? I mean, traveling wise. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know that the Raiders are going to stomp them this year, right? Because
I
the
know.
Raiders have built a fucking
Daniel
team,
fucking
man.
Jones, dude.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a good game. I really do. I think it's going to be good all around everything.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, because y'all might not be Super Bowl yet. I mean, I'm sure you probably think you are, but we I know we ain't. I mean,
This is. Do you want to know the only reason why I think they're Super Bowl bound this year?
because you got
And
a
it's going
handsome owner.
Oh God, no. And I'm going to never hear the end of this. I really hope people that follow me on Facebook right now are not watching that's in the Raiders groups that I'm in. I honestly think it's because of Tom Brady.
He's involved.
Tom
Now.
Brady. Yeah, I think he's minority owner.
There you go.
And he's in the front office. He's on the field. Look at the leadership that man has. Yeah, you can't tell me the fucking any of the coaches wouldn't walk over and say, "Well, what do you think about that?" A man that can win that much, a man that can go into shit. Of course, the other team I fucking hate, the Buccaneers, because they stole John Gruden.
Oh yeah.
You know that? Well, I mean, look at that though. Fucking Gruden had us. We went like no, not we. The Raiders went 9-4, 9-6. Yeah, and then the very next year he left, went to the Bucs, took them to the Super Bowl against the Raiders, fucking annihilated us.
That's right.
Every pass by fucking Rich Gannon was intercepted. He threw 4 fucking touchdown interceptions that year during that fucking Super Bowl. Yeah, how the hell does your center end up in Tijuana, stoned out of his gourd in a car they find 3 days after the Super Bowl? Come on now. You made it to the Super Bowl. Baron Robbins, you made it to the Super Bowl and you get locked in a fucking car in Tijuana and don't even make it to the Super Bowl?
That is fucked up, ain't it?
Wasn't it though? Man. That whole Super Bowl was crazy as shit, man. But see, it's sorry, but of course, being a Raiders fan, I hated Bill Romanowski when he played for the Broncos. Fucking despised that cocksucker. Bill Romanowski, you know who Romanowski is. He was always looked like he was fucking tweaked out of it.
I can't quite remember him.
He's been in a lot of movies too. It's number 53. He played for the Raiders after he played for the Broncos. But of course, when he played for the Raiders, he dominated on the defense. So did Warren Sapp. Fucking hated Warren Sapp when he played for the Buccaneers.
He was the Raider, damn right.
Dropped his ass up into Raiders. But see now that with Tom Brady, the fucking tuck rule and shit, or Deflate Gate with
or something.
Well, he was with the Patriots whenever Deflate Gate happened.
Yeah,
Brady was the quarterback. That's why I fucking hated him then. But now that he's a part of the front office, you know, I think he's going to bring his wisdom to it. I really do.
What I hated Brady, of course, because he stopped us from getting the Super Bowl quite a bit.
Absolutely.
But I'm a Colts fan. But when he went to the Bucs, like FL Dad, he hates him. Everybody, I don't care. I like it. I don't mind him now. You know, and especially on my now he's retired. But he went to the Bucs. He's like, I don't care. You know?
Yeah, there's no worry about it. Yeah. See, that was the thing though. Is in that game in the snow, the Raiders were winning, or they were in field goal range or something when they caused the fumble, and it would have been the last play. But then, oh no, tuck rule, new thing. He didn't fumble it. It was a forward fuck whatever the hell they called it, and then they gave it back to him. That's what cost the Raiders to go in the Super Bowl that year. That's why we always as a Raiders conglomerate group.
I think that's right. They had that Mike Allstott or whatever. Yeah.
God damn, that was a mean motherfucker, wasn't he?
Yeah. Was he a fullback?
Yeah, you don't hear anything about fullbacks anymore, not like you
Not
used
really.
to.
Yeah.
Man, there used to be some massive guys in the 80s and early or the 90s and early 2000s that were just fucking beasts.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh god, I just drew a blank on the Raiders because every time he took his fucking hat off, he had like
That's your
two
blank on
horn
the
spots.
position. What position are we talking about?
Fullback.
Okay.
I mean, was it not? Everybody
Yeah.
everybody was a fullback back in like the early 2000s. They were all right. Yeah, they were like that. You're right. They were fucking
Fucking neck.
short ass linemen.
Yeah.
Put us in there and give us 4 or 5 yards. You don't see
Yeah.
nobody using the fullback like that
You really
anymore.
don't. I mean, I think like fucking Patriots, man. I remember they had one or something a couple years ago.
When they had Dillon that came from
AJ Dillon or Corey Dillon.
Corey Dillon,
Yeah, he was
when he
fucking
came,
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
did he come from the Bengals, right?
Yep. You're right.
Okay.
Yep. Sure
When
did.
he went there, now did he stay as fullback or was he a
He was halfback.
Was he halfback? Okay.
Fucking
I thought
right,
that's what he
dude.
was. But
They
whoever
showed
he
him
followed, though, it was like you never heard. The only reason why I remember Marcus Allen as a fullback and running back both is when he and Bo Jackson worked together when I was a Raiders fan. You always put one in front of the other, and they always went because they both were that way. But you just don't see a duet like that anymore. You always see pretty much everybody's out for themselves.
Yeah,
It's
one
either the
man show
quarterback.
a lot of times, ain't
Yeah.
it? Yep.
The quarterback wants to throw 1,000,000 yards, or this guy, even though it's designed play to go up the middle, he's going to go on the outside. You know, he wants to try to get his own
It is
selfish.
so much different today. And when I was a kid, it's more finesse. It's so easy to see. It's
Oh,
more
absolutely.
Finesse, Ray Lewis, them guys, this ain't a place for them
Oh
hardly
my
anymore.
God.
Yeah.
See, okay, Bill Romanowski is the white version of Ray Lewis. That is, I mean, they're both in the Hall of Fame for defensive linebackers. I believe
Teddy Bruschi.
he always played right outside linebacker is where Romanowski played. Now, see, it goes back to what we were talking about 2 days ago, my Ass Quack Award for Shiloh Sanders for punching the guy after the play in preseason. He got fired for it. He got mad.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Okay.
I seen they said, yep.
Bill Romanowski punched, I believe it was a tight end during preseason, probably 10 years ago, in the fucking forehead with his helmet on. Punched him, knocked the kid out. He got fined $2,500.
Yeah, and it makes me
that
wonder.
was football was football, though. Huh?
Makes me wonder: is that Shiloh? Was he just that damn lucky and not very good and riding on his daddy's name, and they didn't care to get? What was it?
That was the only reason why I gave him the Ass Quack Award, because it seemed like he was doing what his brother did. His brother got online every 30 seconds when he wasn't drafted yet. Well, these fucking teams are stupid for not drafting me. How do you? Yeah. Oh God, when they did that, that was fucking funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate it, but it was fucking funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was like he was expecting more than what it was. And I think that whenever the guy got handsy with him, I'm not sure who the Bills player was, but just like you, if you see it, any penalty, you might see the penalty. You're like, okay, that was holding. No, wait, the other guy held him first. That's why he held back.
And
so that's what that was.
Little guy compared to the other guy too.
I don't know. I only seen a short picture of it. I thought they were kind of like
tight end, right? It was a big tight end, and he's just a defense.
Yeah, it was a tight end, was it?
Yeah.
Well,
it don't matter though. But I seen the play. Yeah.
How are you doing about the recent engagement though between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Are you okay with that?
It bothered me for about 30 seconds. I was like,
I bet you cried. I bet you did.
I thought about it for about 30 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. She'll get the right other songs now about maybe not divorce, but yeah.
I just hate the fact they're going to involve it so much more in the NFL this year. I'm glad I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I hate that the Raiders play them twice. Because if they're on TV, every fucking time that any play's thrown, it don't matter who throws it or who catches it, they're going to go right up to the box. They're going to look right at her, just like they have for the last, 2.5 years or 2 years since she's been doing it now.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. It really is.
Did y'all Chuck Minshew? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Yeah. He worked all right with us for a year, but man, it don't matter.
I know that O'Connell got put on injury reserve.
Oh, and
that's why they brought in Kenny Pickett.
Is Crosby good to go?
Yeah, supposed to be.
Yeah.
Now, see, okay, picture Crosby about 2 inches taller. I think that was Romanowski. Same play, same mannerisms, always 100% balls to the wall, every fucking play.
Yeah.
He's been on so many movies of just being that guy, and he was even on Tosh.0 when they were remaking a video of a kid that got hit. He full fucking line checked this guy from half court, from From the opposite side of the field, ran 50 yards because it's 50 yards wide and
Yeah.
smacks this motherfucker. Picks him up and pushes him, I swear, 30 feet off the field. The kid volunteered to do it. How the hell would you put yourself through that? Not from Romanowski. Nope.
Man,
He's the kind of man,
I bet.
if he come up to you and said, take your pants down, you take your pants down because you wouldn't know what else to do. That's the kind of demeanor. Hold on. I got to get a picture of him, and then you can go.
Yeah, pull
because
him up. Give me a better
I'm going to.
image here.
Yeah. I have got to bring him up. G. Maniski. Bill Romanowski.
I bet it ain't him.
Okay. Okay, there he is.
Okay. Yeah. I know I've seen him around. I know I have.
He was. Yeah. He played in The Longest Yard.
Okay. Yeah.
He was one of the other guys, one of the many guys that were always talking. He always seemed like he was just straight cracked out of it. But he was fucking just huge when it came to being in everybody's face, no matter what it was, play after play. I don't even know how the hell the man was able to go as much as what he went. He would play every fucking down until they tell him, sit out for a minute, and then pop back in again. It's crazy.
Well, when was the Raiders, they was notorious for being that's kind of like the Browns, wasn't they?
Right. Well, during the 70s, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Raiders were the two worst teams. They were like Howie Long days and shit when they would just punch you, rip your fucking heart out, all that kind of stuff.
For that shit. Yeah.
Yep. They were. I think there was the most of them in the original Longest Yard, the ones that played as the opposite team. There was more Raiders players on that.
Yeah, makes sense. Yep.
Yeah, Gene Upshaw and some of the real big guys played on there.
Back when
Jim Otto was a fucking
Madden
huge
was
bastard.
Coaching. One Super Bowl. One did he? Yeah.
Art Shell.
John Madden.
Oh yeah. See that I want to. Have you seen the new movie that's coming out with him?
All I seen was that documentary team, and that made me cry a little bit.
Yeah, he's the voice of football. Anybody who's ever played a video game knows.
He's when it was X's and O's, you remember that when it was just X's and O's and the lines across here?
Whap, 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 pow, pow. That's all he used to do whenever somebody get hit. I used to love that shit. But the only team he ever coached was the Raiders.
Yeah,
the only team. He's a fucking brute, dude.
Yeah,
I loved
him. Come up with that turducken. Yeah, turducken.
Yep, he sure did.
Yeah.
He came up with all kind of weird shit. Who was the guy oh God. Who did he telecast with? The little old fella.
It wasn't Al Michaels, was it? Or was it?
No, it wasn't Al Michaels.
Oh, Summers. Pat Summerall.
Was it Pat Summerall? Let's say because How about you, Pat? Yep, that's who it was.
Yeah, he's also Madden had them good sayings like that one come out of there like the last shot out of a Roman candle or something like that. You know, that kind of shit.
It was like a dad joke. Yeah, back in the day when there was no dad jokes. Well, oh yeah, he doesn't hit him up, but he's gonna pick him up on like a Tuesday. Yep. It was just, well, did you see that? He lost his bonnet. Somebody's gonna have to pick up his bonnet. Oh, I love that man. I really did. But Matthew McConaughey and somebody else, I can't remember. I think it was Chris. No, I can't remember who it is.
They're making a movie.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a really good one. I think it comes out in 26, sometime in 26.
Oh, hell, that far off.
Ain't that far, dude. I think 5 months away, 4 months away. Yeah.
It's by, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's the 9th month.
Yep. One more day.
All right, Big A. Well, I'm going to have to get off there because I'm like swinging back and forth now. My toes are getting ready to pop. All right, man. Thank you again for joining me. I really do appreciate it.
Well, thanks for letting me just come on and say hi and
thanks for letting me
come on up. Yep.
Absolutely. I knew you were going to talk football, and that's what I wanted.
Every time, I guarantee it. Yep.
Don't do that, man. Because you have no idea what it means just for you guys to even come on here with me.
I've always been comfortable in Dank Dungeon. I forgot to put that on there.
I know. It's all right. I wasn't going to say a word about it. But just so you all know, he found his thrill up on the old Dank Dungeon Hill.
Dank Dungeon Hill. That's right.
Damn right.
Yep.
All right, Big A. Well, until next time, I will have you again. Absolutely. I would love to have you on Talking Football again. And the closer it gets.
And down the line, if you want to come back on us, and you can have whoever you want, come by yourself, whoever you want. You know?
Okay, well, you have my phone number too. So if you don't catch me on the other messages, send me on that.
I ain't been texting just once in a while. Say hi. I will.
Because you don't like me. That's why.
No, it's just because my mind gets on other shit.
Big A doesn't like me anymore.
Yeah, that's a lie. Yep.
No,
Yeah, I don't like
like
you. I love you like a brother. Yep.
hey man, and you know, anytime if you were closer to me, we'd be streaming together in the same fucking room
Yep.
because
Same
I
Cardi
look at
Doobies,
you
yep.
as one of the originals that no matter what, you always be there. Because I've seen you get in awkward positions, but you still stayed for the people that you care about, and I appreciate you for shit like that more than anything, man.
Yeah.
I see myself in you a lot, and I thank you for that.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'm gonna go prop my feet up. Thanks again, everyone, for joining me tonight.
Man, get well soon, or get better, or get a little better. Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that I document every bit of it and bring you guys along the journey.
Yep.
To have somebody record me all the way going into the operating room if they'll let me. I don't know if they'll. I doubt they'll let cameras in there, but they may. They will. I'll just set my fucking live stream up and say
until they pull it till they make you shut it down. Yeah.
Hell yeah! I'll say, hey, I'm gonna set my live stream up. We're gonna play some Rob Zombie and Eminem. Don't fuck me up, and I'll just pass out, and y'all can watch him cut me apart.
Like my buddy at one time, and he got that colonoscopy or whatever you call. I can't pronounce it right. Doctor, he played. It started playing Elvis "Love Me Tender" as he's falling asleep.
Oh fuck that! Fuck that! No, you're gonna have to play something that scares me. Don't play something to ease in my butthole. No.
All right, brother.
All right, everyone. Thank you again for joining us on Release the Quack, and this has been episode 2. I am Bongmaster Rob, and for Big A, we want to tell you guys have a great Saturday night. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great evening.